Tenno, are you ready to rock? Because today we are talking about the latest warframe to drop into the Origin system, Temple, or should I say David Bowie, Flare. Bro, he actually looks sick, what the hell? Now, I know what you're all thinking, is Temple any good? Listen, if David Bowie, Ozzy Osbourne and an entire collapsing star fused into a warframe, you'd get this absolute unit of destruction. Temple doesn't just defeat enemies. You want CC, you got it. You want invulnerability, you also have it. You want damage, oh trust me, Temple hits harder than a freaking Metallica lawsuit. Bro, on a serious note, who the freak from DE waited their entire life to make a David Bowie-inspired warframe? Like, kudos to them for having this kind of patience though. So grab your shrouds in like Fleur grabs its Kitarusi Lizie, dust off your energy pads and get ready because this is the build that will turn Temple into the most metal warframe ever. Oh yeah, let's go. Now let's dive deep into the abilities of this starman waiting in the sky. So, first up, Temple's passive ability, Backbeat. It's basically a pendulum on the HUD. Bro, I have ADHD, how the fuck am I now supposed to pay attention to the game? So wakey, time to hit that special spot all the time, Tenno. Come on, we all gotta train for that at some point in our life. No sus for real, I think. Help. It's basically a mini rhythm game inside Warframe. If you time the beat right in the middle, you get 50% ability efficiency and some extra bonuses depending on the ability used. You'll also get some extra juicy fuel for his beloved Kitarusi, which he loves so much. Must be why his strokes are so much. I mean, his first ability is Pyrotechnics. Temple strums his guitar to summon some pillars of fire on enemies. Now, hitting the right spot makes the ground come twice as hard, basically doubling the number of fire pillars. Now, the number of maximum pillars that can be summoned is increased by ability strength, and also if you did hit the spot just right, it will increase the hit damage and duration of his third ability whenever you deal damage with this. Bro, what kind of wall of text 200 years of experience character is this? I mean, I know he's inspired by David Bowie and he's so cool, but still, what the? Next we have Overdrive. Temple drops 2 speakers that will slightly stutter the enemies and blast hit damage in a cone, making the enemies more vulnerable to getting critted on. Perfectly timing up the beat will amp the effect, doubling the critical vulnerability. His third ability is Reaper's Wall. Temple shreds the guitar so fine that he breaks the barrier of time and space, granting him brief invulnerability while restoring some health and shields, and it also grants all party members within the affinity range with a hit damage buff. If you keep hitting those perfect beats, this buff gets even hotter, aka it increases the vulnerability and also grants everyone even more hit damage. Now that's spicy. And last but not least, meet the love of his life, Lizie, the exalted flamethrower guitar.
This is a Flammenwerfer. It werfs Flammens.
Temple gets a Flammenwerfer, ja, das ist gut. If you have enough backbeat juice, you can summon Lizie, tap for some fireballs, or just hold for a continuous stream of fire hotter than Bowie's fashion choices. While you aim Lizie, his abilities will be converted to 4 different sonic projectiles: viral, magnetic, cold and corrosive. Now, you can keep this ability up as long as you keep hitting your abilities in the right spot, and also timing the sonic booms properly will increase their range and status chance. Now, onto the build. For their aura, I went with Brief Respite because we are going to be spamming our abilities like there's no tomorrow. Then, for the Exodus, I just went of course with Prime Sure-Footed. I am sorry, but I just don't wanna get knocked down while I'm trying to deliver to everybody around me the show of their lifetime. Now, because our passive does grant us 50% ability efficiency, I'm just going to pretend that efficiency doesn't exist in this game. So I just went with Blind Range and Trajan Fortitude for a lot of ability strength, Primed Continuity so our buffs from the third ability do last a bit longer, Precision Intensify because Lizie is a true queen, she's a drama queen, she loves attention, so I'm just going to treat her like she's the best girl in the world. Then I also went with Stretch, so that we can debuff more enemies with our second ability. And very important, the Catalyzing Shields. Catalyzing Shields with Brief Respite will make Temple pretty much invulnerable because we just keep getting shields over and over again. And also your third ability is pretty much a panic button, like 4 seconds of invulnerability is more than enough to keep Temple going on to spread those tunes around him, alright? Then Prime Flow, so we do have energy to spam. And very important is actually Archon Vitality, which grants us some health, but whenever you deal hit damage, it will be applied twice, and pretty much all of his abilities deal hit damage, so very good. Now onto the arcanes. I'd say go with Arcane Energize so you never ever run out of energy. And for now, I went with Mortal Augmented, which will increase my ability strength on a kill. But the best arcane that you can get for him is actually Arcane Hot Shot, which at max rank will give you 6% critical chance for your weapons, and it can stack up to 50 times. So that's a 300% critical chance for your weapons, and that includes Lizie. And now onto their love of their life, Lizie the Guitarussi. Now by default, Lizie has innate hit damage. And of course you can combine it with something like coils, like I did, just to get blast, and I will explain why I actually went with blast. So Lizie has a very high critical chance, so I just went with a critical chance build, and that includes Vital Sense and Critical Delay for the increased critical damage and critical chance. Primed Firestorm. I'm not sure if actually beam weapons do work with Primed Firestorm, please do let me know, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking that it will deal like increased AoE damage, help. Then I went with Hellfire for the increased hit damage. Galvanized Scope, which if we do land headshots we will get even more critical chance while we are aiming. Galvanized Chamber for increased multi-shot. Then Serration for a flat damage boost. And Primed Cryo Round, so we actually get Blast. And for the Exlus I went with Sinister Reach, which increases our beam's length by 12 meters. Now for the Archon Shards, this is pretty much like my setup. You could probably go something else if you feel like it. This is just how I like playing Temple for now. So I went with one Tau Forged Yellow Archon Shard for the increased casting speed, one Tau Forged Red Archon Shard for the increased ability strength, which will grant us up to a 269% ability strength. Nice. And now, I went with the Tau Forged Orange Archon Shard, and this is why I actually wanted to get Blast on Lizie, because we are going to regenerate our shields whenever we kill somebody with blast damage. So catalyzing shields with brief respite, and this orange Tau Forged Shard is going to make Temple extremely tanky. Like, we're gonna get a lot, and I mean a lot, of shield gate immunity. So not only is this Rockstar going to deal a lot of damage, but he's also going to be able to tank a lot of damage from the enemies. And then I went with another yellow Tau Forged Archon Shard for the increased maximum energy field on spawn. Because I want to get as much backseat fuel for my Lizie, I just spam my first ability a few times, then my second, my third, and then I can just get Lizie out of my butt. And because we do actually have negative efficiency, I went with the Tau Forged Purple Archon Shard, which is like the mini version of Equilibrium. So that is going to help us keep our energy topped. Alright, so as I said, Temple can deal a lot of damage while also tanking a lot of damage. So I'm not even gonna grab the energy. I try to make sure that I hit the spot all the time with all my abilities. And just grab Lizie and shred everything around. Like, there you go. And if they do like somehow survive and they hit you, you just hit your like third ability once again, go invulnerable. Like, Temple is really strong. Yeah, like, I don't know what they were thinking with Temple, but he is really strong. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm usually not easily impressed by the newer warframes, but Temple feels really nice actually to play. Like, just look at this. Like, level 200 Eximus units on Steel Path, and we are not dying, and we are also dealing damage. Go Lizie, go Lizie. I know you can do it. I'm stroking you all the time so well, of course I mean... By the way, I'm not sure if this is actually going to get patched by the time this video comes out, but do not try to move the Signa. Like, the game is now stuck. I cannot do anything. Please do not change the Y offset of the Signa, whether it's on Temple or Flare. I did warn you. I am sorry if you already did it. The only way to exit is by Alt F4ing. I am sorry. Alright, so there you have it. This is Temple. Let's see if we can actually do a Temporal Archimedia with him. How many times do I need to to tell them I'm good? Let's go.
69 at least.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, okay. Ah, there's one right here. Ayo. Ayo, yo, yo. Okay, never mind. I was saving the ability. Bang, bang. Why is my guitar Lizie like so thirsty and saucy all the time? What the hell?
It reflects the wielder.
Oh. It does make sense now, yes. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. I feel like I'm using the turret right now.
So how is the Temple's weapon? Is it good?
Yeah, like
Is it a shotgun or like a flamethrower or what?
No, it's like it's a beam weapon. It's a flamethrower, but it's a beam weapon just like turret.
It's a Flammenwerfer.
And yeah, Temple gets a Flammenwerfer, yeah. And the thing is, with his second ability, like you make them more susceptible to getting crits. And yeah, you just keep red critting like you are using turret. Like this is how I'm feeling. You know, the fact that I'm keeping up with the damage of a Magister abuser is quite something. Like, I don't know, I have a slight feeling that Temple is going to get just a bit nerfed with his damage, like...
I highly doubt it. They didn't nerf any of the other frames either.
They did nerf Dante.
Yeah, they nerfed Dante, but...
I guess you do need to keep up with the metronome all the time, so yeah. Ayo Temple, I bring you goodies, I bring you a good time. Let's go rock. Yaha. Aha. There's the little fucker.
How tanky this thing is.
He sounds like a Rammstein enjoyer. I don't know why.
Oh. God damn.
Oh no. Whatever am I gonna do? Wait, why do
Yo,
I take
what the
damage?
Bro, what?
There's some stuff in the middle, I don't know what it is. Keeps exploding.
Yeah.
See?
It's the tentacles. They're trying to. Oh shit! Oh shit! No. It's not
Bro,
the time yet. But where is the enemy? Like he just keeps like penetrating us with his tentacles.
Ayo.
Exactly like Ayo. I'm at 2 HP.
Oh, there it is.
What even is this shit? I'm getting the fuck out. I'm not enjoying it.
Me neither, but I stay anyway.
Ayo. That's a gift. Stack. Ooh, stack.
Stacky.
Stacky. It's time to stack it in your. I don't know. Aha, the guitar Russi is here. Let's go, Lizie. Time to stroke you once again. You are a good girl. Rock on, Tunnel. Temple is here, and it's more than ready to take it for a spin and turn the battlefield into your personal stage. If you ever wanted to cosplay David Bowie, but never had the guts, now's the time. Take Temple out for a walk, or rather Flair and his guitar Russi, and show the enemies what it takes to be a true rock star. Disclaimer, no Gleniers were harmed in the making of this video, so like and subscribe if you want me to kill even more Gleniers comes me. Alright, I see you in the next video. Bye bye!